Welcome, everyone. This is Marie Waite, and I am here at my Zoom talk. And I have an amazing guest that I met through being on TikTok. And Matthew Keough is an amazing, inspirational leader in this social media. So let's welcome Matthew. Matthew, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I am so excited. This is the first time I'm meeting you, first of all. And I have watched your post, your daily post in TikTok. I got into TikTok, just to really enjoy, have fun. And then all of a sudden, I was getting all these um, posts from different people, and you're one of them. And I was into it because you were always giving a lot of great points, a lot of good advice for you to refresh yourself every day. And I love it. And so I thought I asked you to be here as my guest, and I am thankful for you saying yes to me and being here today.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to get to talk to you about it. TikTok for me was just trying to find an outlet, just trying to find something that I could help myself through some challenges. It was a safe place where I felt like I could put myself out there and just kind of feel the different situations I was going through in life, and I didn't I didn't know that it was going to turn into what it was. It was really an internal thing. It was really a place for me to do something for myself, and it certainly built up to a really amazing thing.
Wow, that is incredible. Well, first of all, Matthew, where are you from?
I originally am from British Columbia, Canada. I was born and raised there. Currently, I am in New Brunswick, Canada. In July of 2020, I made the trek across the country for opportunity, for change, to just try something new. And I couldn't be happier with that decision.
Wow. Well, you gave me more information about your background. And one thing that you mentioned was that you went through some health challenges also. Can you share that information to us? How the
Yeah,
journey is?
I sure can. That's a big part of my life today. The reason that I do what I do, and I've made the decisions and the changes that I've made. So in July of 2018, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. Very aggressive. The tumor that they found in me was 8 centimeters in diameter. So to put it in perspective, the size of a melon. I was 33 years old at the time, and it was at that moment that I knew that I had to make some major life changes, some mindset changes, and go forward.
Wow. It's hard to be able to relate because I wouldn't know how hard it is and how difficult it is for you and for your family. But do you have a family in Canada?
I do, yeah. Yeah. So I have my immediate family. So I have 3 daughters. So I have a 15-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 5-year-old as of tomorrow. So I have three
Wow,
daughters,
that's beautiful.
very busy. I was married. I was married for nearly 18 years to my high school sweetheart. That marriage ended late last year of 2020. So that again is part of my process of healing, and TikTok was a part of this healing process.
Okay.
Um, so I do, the situation works out where I do have my daughters full time. So it's a complete shift and quite a change. My schedule, my life, everything is completely different than what it was years ago. So, but I couldn't ask for it any other way at this point.
Wow. Well, what a nice family you have because having three girls, I mean that is incredible, and I can totally relate to that because I do have a daughter, and you know and a son. But a daughter is really different because you almost really, especially for a father, because it's almost like having this father and daughters. It's a special bond, and I know that because of my dad. Being so close to my dad too. So that is pretty cool. All right, so let's see. So you got into TikTok, and then you ended up doing all this daily posts, and you call it with coffee. So how do you? What was the concept behind that?
It really just every morning I wake up and I have my coffee. That's just what I do. That's my routine. I get up before my house is even awake. And I personally, throughout my journey through cancer and obviously through my divorce and stuff, I read a lot and I listen to a lot of podcasts and I just try and find inspiration that way. That's my way of sort of growing. And so I just kind of felt like as I was progressing and posting regular videos, and I was getting quite positive comments and feedback and how people really appreciated it. So it basically just became routine where I get up every morning, I make my coffee. I don't prepare my quotes ahead of time or what I'm gonna say. I literally do it 5 to 10 minutes before I make my video post. And that way it just feels fresh. It feels like I'm picking a post that I'm passionate about or a quote that has really hit me or impacted me. And it's not, I feel like it's better than preparing days in advance.
Yeah.
So I just do it. I say good morning to everybody, whatever the day is. Good morning, coffee in hand, and some words or a quote or some inspiration, and I get
Okay.
to it, and it's been wonderful.
Wow. So after you do those posts, do you go to work or what do you do during the day?
I do. I work full time. I'm with everything that's going on with COVID. I work from home probably 90% of the time. So it allows me to do this for my day and start my day a certain way in my routine. And then I focus on my girls and my daughters and getting them to school and daycare. And then I get back home and I get right into my full work day.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
So I'm an account manager, and I actually work in the tire industry. I've been in this industry since I was 20 years old. So for
Wow.
15, nearly 16 years. And I've worked really hard. So my position is something that allows me to kind of really focus on my work-life balance. I look after the entire province of New Brunswick and the entire province of Prince Edward Island. So I have two provinces that I look after, and it's busy.
Wow, that is awesome. So with the COVID, you were able to work from home and be able to participate on TikTok and became famous on TikTok. Well, how was that discovery? I mean, that is incredible.
Yeah. Again, working for the people that I work for, having the career that I have does allow me to work my schedules. I'm very structured in my schedule. So my work time through the day is work. It's focused. I don't allow TikTok to get in the way. That's a personal choice. So like I said, I either do it before work, before my day begins, or sometimes not a lot, but I'll do a few evening posts. And usually where my thought process is evening is my time with my girls. So dinner and bedtimes and movies or whatever the night brings. Time is really valuable, and I need to make sure that I'm using it as effectively as I can. So TikTok is usually a morning thing for me,
Uh-huh.
work, and then being a father in the evening.
Okay.
That's how I like to structure my day.
So what is the best part that you experienced from TikTok?
Without a doubt, the best part is for me is feeling that I have a purpose, that I get up and I do my videos and it's consistent and I'm making an impact on people that I don't even know. And what blew me away was for me, like I said earlier, it was a safe place. It was somewhere where I could open up and I could share a little bit of my life story and some of the challenges that I've been through without feeling judgment or feeling pressure from people who I knew in real life, from family, and it just sort of snowballed into the messages that I was getting, and the comments just became consistent. Like I can't start my day without hearing from you or hearing your. I look for your TikToks every day, and it really got me thinking that I am making a difference, and I always have been very purpose driven. Like, what is my purpose? What am I here to do? And I think I'm starting to figure it out.
Wow, I'm so happy for you because I do benefit from it. I love your daily post. It gives me something to look forward to every day. And the fact that you give this short, direct to the point advice. And that's all I really need to remember. And it's really good because it's short and it's memorable. And that's something about how you do it. Um, one thing I wanted to ask you, have you ever thought about doing a book or, publish a book? Because all the things that you have given on a daily basis could have been compiled to pretty much a nice book for everybody.
Um, the answer is yes. I have thought about it a lot. I know I'm only 36 years old, but in 36 years, I've been through a lot of
Mhm.
life lessons. We're going to call them lessons because that's what they are. And so, even throughout my cancer journey, I was able to accomplish some really amazing results. Um, I don't like using the word unbelievable because if things happen, they're believable. But some really amazing things. And I've had professionals, my doctors, make those kinds of mentions that I should consider writing a book. And I've had family and I've had very close friends say, with everything you've been through and all your stuff, you should write a book. So the more and more I get into this part of my life, the more interested I am in doing that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I think, just my own personal opinion, I think you should, because it is I mean, for me it is really good. And I've worked with so many people. I publish my own book too, by the way. And when you are driven and you know that you have a purpose and you are going to impact a lot of people, you definitely wanted to create different ways to communicate with them and reach out more people to help. So, I mean, you have a gift. Obviously, you have a very good gift from God, and very talented in giving those advice. And I think you should really go for it. It's just my my input. So you can take it the way you want it.
You have no idea how much I appreciate that, and sometimes I do need a little push, and
Okay.
you're certainly helping a lot.
Okay. Maybe that's my purpose, is to push you.
Could very well be.
Well, anyway, I am very thankful for your time, Matthew. I think this is an incredible time to learn more about you, because again, I am one of your number one fans in TikTok. I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being so generous in helping us and giving us those amazing inspirational thoughts in the morning and in the evening sometimes. So I thank you so much for that. I appreciate you.
Wow, you're wonderful. I can't thank you enough for reaching out to me, and I certainly am glad that we connected, and I really look forward to staying connected with you.
Yes, we will definitely need to do that. I want to see that book out.
Absolutely. I'll make a note on my notepad. I'm a note taker.
Okay.
Start
Well,
writing a book.
yes. Well, Matthew, thank you so much. And again, send my regards to your girls. They are very blessed to have you as a father, and you are blessed with a beautiful family. And continue your work. To everyone out there, please do check the TikTok for Matthew Keough, right? And Matthew, how can they find you on TikTok? What is your name that they can look for?
So they can, it's MKEO_10.
All right, there you go.
There's actually two
Yeah.
ways I think you can find it. There's MKEO_10, or there's another way, in my second user identity, I guess it's called, is MKEO2020.
Awesome. So you have two accounts. That is awesome. So they can find you different ways. All right. And this video is going to be on YouTube and in other social media. If you wanted to share it to other people, please do so, because it is good to connect with Matthew. Again, I myself am benefiting from all of his daily posts, and I think it's going to be good for all of you too. Anyway, this is Marie Waite. I'm your host, and thank you, and we'll see you next time.